Ladies and gentlemen, Martini Girl, and a quick update and a little bit of change of plan. If you do get a kit of Martini Girl, you can get the big kit, which she's basically 1/8 scale on the bigger kit, or you can get a smaller version, and I would say 1/12 maybe ish. You know, she is kind of animated, but anyway. Uh, Pretty darn slick. I do like the small scale too. So anyway, uh, we'll talk about her more in the in a shed update. So anyway, little Martini Girl will probably take her residence in the shed. But anyway, big Martini Girl, there is a change of plan. If you get one, uh, she goes together like so, and technically, she don't fit on top. She just doesn't on the uh, bubbly, if you will. She actually fits in like that. That's how you'd have to do it. Then you have to put the uh, start assembling that way just to get everything to fit. Make sure she does fit. However, change of plan. Not going to do her from underneath. We're going to go ahead and put her together like so because she's probably going to go into a real martini glass. So anyway, we'll try to do something like that. We'll figure that out. Anyway, we'll set her in to where she can fit, and we are good to go on that. So the martini glass, it's printed in clear, but I want to. I was told that I think it was, I want to say, washed with alcohol. That's why it's frosted. So what I'm gonna have to do is lightly sand and you know, wet sand it and try to get it clear. Hopefully I can do it. I'm not the best at clear parts when it comes to sanding on that. And anyway, we'll figure it out once we try to get when we get to that point. So a quick update. Now this is boring. I don't like to bore everyone with sanding and putty, and the back of the legs. And you can see it. You can see some little holes right through here, where the I almost said the grow tree part that support structures are chipped off, and I just got to go in and sand and add a little bit of putty here and there. As you can see on the leg, I've got most of that sanded down and almost smooth. I got to shoot some more primer. So if you do see her, she's green now, but if you see her in primer, don't think anything of it. It's just had to shoot it so I can see it. And she needs a coat so we can keep sanding and primering for a couple of days. Putty. I really don't use red putty anymore. This is getting old, and it lasts a long time. And there is a place for red putty, or Bondo, if you will. I've been getting out of it. I try to use how to say it, like with a styrene kit. You need to use putty. Melt some sprue. Use putty that way, or I've been slowly trying to change over to the acrylic putty, which is pretty much like tulip in a way. I mean, you can sand this. It's for light stuff. It's not really for really heavy heavy sanding. That's when you need like spot putty if you need to make like a contour, or really need to beef out a shape or something. This is for really small stuff. So stuff is good for pinholes and everything, and can be watered down and get into all the little grooves and all that. So the plastic putty does have its advantage. I guess all putties have their advantage for whatever purpose you need. But anyway, I've been slowly getting away from that and staying with the acrylic stuff. Or if I really do need putty, I will. Where is it? Buried amongst the table is I have a jar of I take sprue out of a kit and melt it down with MEK and make putty like that. But anyway, that's what I do on putty wise. And for also putty, and a good friend of mine told me to get these. When you sculpt clay or epoxy sculpt, he told me I needed a pair of silicone brushes, and these are actually pretty darn slick. I can't wait to see how they work out, and because you know when you sculpt with sculpting tools, or even I want to say your finger, you know, trying to get everything curved and smooth, silicone silicone brushes, even I guess even if you dip them in water, they'd really smooth it out. But anyway, we're gonna play with that, and it's always fun buying new tools for the workbench. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Hopefully I can get a little more done. It's basically sand and repeat on the parts on the Martini Girl, which just, you know, again, I hate to bore everyone. It's just putty, sand, and repeat. So anyway, I got to do more on that, and hopefully we can start the ceiling tile, what I'm hoping. And anyway, we'll just see what happens once we get a little further along, because around here we got a little warmer and pretty weather, so there's a few things I have to do, and plus I need to do a shed update and try to get that accomplished as well. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for next exciting episode.